Hello everybody, welcome to my channel only at Lady Is. This is your queen in hair, beauty and skincare. So today I am going to be talking about acne and the acne treatment that will work for anybody. It doesn't matter your skin tone, it doesn't matter your skin type, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you can access this treatment, it is going to work for you. I am also going to be sharing with you my acne journey. I have lived it. So this is something that is coming from somebody who has gone through this. Okay, so please keep watching and I am going to tell you this treatment. So acne is something that can be caused by many factors. It can be due to hormonal changes, it can be due to pregnancy, it can be due to change in diet, and it can be anything. You never know where that will come from, right? And sometimes when it gets very severe, as mine was, it becomes very depressing, and it can also cause you to lose confidence in yourself. Like you don't want to go out anymore, you just want to stay at home, because that was the case with me. So when it started, I really did not know what was causing the problem. And then it just kept going from one stage to the other. Initially, you can see like how it kind of spread itself all over my face, and you can see how the tone of my skin, like on the face, was totally different from the rest of my body because it had just spread itself all around, and then it kept progressing from one stage to the other, from one stage to the other. I was unable to figure out where this problem was coming from. So I remember a friend of mine, God bless her, she came to my house someday because we were supposed to meet at an event, I think like 2 days ago. And she didn't see me there, and she noticed that she hasn't been seeing me around. And we used to meet in a lot of places. So because of this, I kind of withdrew and I was not going anywhere again. So she showed up at my door and she's like, Ethel, what happened? I didn't see you yesterday. So once I opened the door, I just kind of turned away, turned, and I walked back into the house really quick. She's like, what's going on with you? So I just started crying. She's like, what's the problem? So I lifted up my face and I showed her. She screamed like in so much disbelief. So she asked me a couple of questions. Have you changed your diet recently? I'm like, no. She's like, are you pregnant? I said, hell no. So it was the last question she asked. And that is exactly where the problem was coming from. The last question she asked was, have you been placed on any medications recently? Hmm, bingo. That was it. So all this was an allergic reaction to a pill I was taking. And I did not know. I did not know. And I said, yes, I was ill and I went to the hospital and this is what the doctor prescribed for me. She said that should be it. So, but because this was coming from something that is, all over my body, like it was in my blood, I did not know. So I went back to the hospital. I saw my doctor. I told him, hey, this is what the medication you prescribed is causing me. He screamed because I had been to dermatologists everywhere in the city. And when I went there, they told me, oh, this has gone beyond their scope of competence. So I was stuck and I didn't even know what to do. So at the end of the day, it was the third option of the pill because I had told the doctor if there's any other alternative, please give me. So we tried another one. I still had a reaction, though not like acne because the acne was there already. And then we tried another one and that eventually worked. But stopping the medication does not mean, stopping the medication only meant that it will stop new ones from coming out. But what about the one that is already there? What do I do with this? So, and the thing with acne is once it has matured, to a certain stage, trust me, there is nothing you will buy from the store or from, they'll tell you salicylic acid. Oh yeah, I tried that, used everything on the stores to see if it's gonna work. When it is mature to a certain level, trust me, it is hard. They'll tell you it will dissolve it. But if acne is this mature, how long do you think it is going to take for those solutions to dissolve them? How long do you think it's going to take? So I kept, trying from one thing to the other. They'll tell me this, they'll tell me that, they'll tell me this. And I kept trying everything. And nothing was working. Trust me. So there is this day I went to see my beauty. I went to do like waxing, and my beautician, God bless her for me, she said, "Why are you carrying this on your face?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I can take it out for you." I'm like, "How?" So at the end of the day, the only thing that worked, and is going to work for you so long as you can access it, is to go for manual extractions. So the first session I had with her, trust me, I was in so much disbelief what came out from my face. She had put like paper towel, and she was actually extracting and putting it on there. And what came out from my face, I could not believe it. So she just quickly squeezed it. Unfortunately, I didn't take a picture, but she squeezed it up and she put it in the garbage. And when I got home and I looked at the mirror, I was like, oh my God. My face had significantly gone down. So what happened is we targeted the bigger ones first, since it was already very advanced. We targeted the bigger ones. So and when I came back, I had to stay for at least 6 weeks and wait for the spots to heal, because once they take them out, those are like open wounds, right? So I had to wait for them to heal before I go back for another section. So they were like 6 weeks interval, 6 weeks interval. And at the end of the day, I ended up with so many, many, many scars and black spots on my face. The only problem with these sessions is that they are expensive. But to me at that point, money was not my problem. So all I needed was to get my face back. My first session was very costly because it was like, she actually did a lot of work. Like when I even look at what she took out versus what I paid, I'm like, okay, it's worth it. So I continued treatment, and I can tell you that from the time when I started having this up to when I ended treatment, it was about 2 years. So you can imagine what I went through for that period of time. So but then when I ended the treatment, that's when I ended up with lots of scars and black spots, and that was another phase to get to work to get the black spots out. But again, it is way easier to deal with scars and black spots than to deal with the acne itself. I can tell you that for free. It is easier to deal with scars and to deal with black spots than to deal with the acne. If you have scars and black spots, I can do a different video and I will show you and tell you what you can do with those scars. It's something I have lived with. It's something I have dealt with. So whatever I'm telling you is out of experience. So please, it is easier to deal with your scars and your black spots than to deal with the acne. So if you have a beautician, if you know anybody suffering from severe acne that has matured, they've tried everything and it's not working, if you know any beautician, ask them if they can do manual extractions of acne. Trust me, it will work instantly. It will work like magic. So imagine having something on your face and then it's just kind of taken out. Yes, it was taken out. So what you have to do, find that beautician, get them to extract your acne for you. If you're in Calgary, my beautician's name is Cindy. She's the one that did mine. She's um she's in Marlborough Mall on the other side where you have T&T. But if you're in Edmonton, you can go to the beauty lab. They do that as well, and they can do manual extractions for you. So I'm not too sure about other cities. The beauty lab, they also have a location in Calgary, so you can use them as well if you're not able to locate Cindy in I forgot the name of her shop because it's been a while. But yes, please go for manual extractions and thank me later.